Hi all, Graham here, and here is another uploaded game of Saga. Tonight I played Tony at Reading Wargames Club. I'm using the Crusaders, the Baltic Crusaders, and he's trying the Moors. He has the army and he's painting it up at the moment and wanted to give it a go. As always, I make mistakes with the rules. Please point them out. I'm not precious about it. And secondly, the last 10 minutes my camera ran out of charge. Wayne very kindly lent me his. However, I'm not using the gimbal and the mic fell out in the last minute as well, so it's not quite as good. But it's still okay and perfectly watchable. Here's the two armies. I went for a fairly standard build of Baltic Crusaders with 2 units of half and guard, and so did Tony as well. He went for the same sort of build as well. We used the Book of Battles to create the scenario. It's terrain as you see it, except we had to deploy on the diagonal. And Tony was the first player. Fog was one of the special rules, so you couldn't charge or shoot unless you were within M for the first 3 turns. It was massacre points, and a nominated unit was double points, and it was a 5-turn game. Here you can see an overview of the battle. Nearest the camera is the Crusaders, with Tony's Moors in the top right corner. As you can see, deployed on the diagonal. Here is a close-up of Tony's Moors with his 2 units of half and guard on the right hand side. And here's a close-up of mine with my nominated unit just in front of the ruin, which was useful, and my half and guard on the right. Again, apologies for the poor camera work at the end. Still getting used to it, but I am improving. Please watch, hope you enjoy the game, and as always, feedback at the end. Good evening, Tone.
Good evening, Graham.
How are you?
I'm very well.
I have to say, you look fantastic, by the way.
I don't feel it. With the damn COVID.
Well, okay, so we have a game tonight, and I've already shown everybody what the scenario conditions are, but these are the 2 units that are worth double jubble. He chose my warrior unit there, which will be jumping in those ruins as soon as possible, and I've chosen his 1.5 of half and guard, which is interesting. So yep, so okay, my dice were placed from the pre-turn 1, which is nice. So it's your turn to go, Tone. What are you going to do?
I'm going to first of all play Perseverance, which allows me to activate 2 units.
So chuck a couple of dice beside them so we can see which ones they are. That's okay. It, perfect. And we've got a rule, just while Tony's doing that, it's called Fog. During the first 3 turns, no unit may declare a shooting attack or charge an enemy within more than M away.
Is that for the first go?
First 3 turns, mate.
So there won't be a lot of shooting in this?
No, there isn't.
Excuse me.
So that's your Perseverance.
I will then play...
You got you. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, you moved your 2 units. I beg your pardon.
Yeah,
Yep.
then I've got to play Mujahid,
which is
I'm going to move my
activate
levies.
unit of levy. Yeah.
And then going to activate my General, the Warlord.
Your warlord. Where is he? Oh, he's tucked away at the back, isn't he?
Yep, and he's going to activate, say, come on chaps, let's get yourselves moving.
They can move up to L, you know that, don't you?
Yeah.
You just can't charge within M.
You've got to be within M to move. But
You've got to be within M to charge. Okay.
They can move up to M, can't they? And then they up to 2 different M's.
Sorry?
They have to move up to L, don't they? But they can do it in 2 M's.
MM, yeah. Just as a point of note, you're doing a manoeuvre now, aren't you?
Yeah. Move those out of the way.
You're not going to put them to the 4 then, those double jubble unit?
No, I don't think so.
Excellent.
I think so. Just tuck into there.
They're on their way back to Mecca, are they?
Yeah.
put them any more in the middle. If you tried, Tone.
I know. I don't want the little lads. The little lads need to survive because, you know, I'm trying to be sensible and not go like I normally do, just running across the board. That's it.
Are you done?
I am done.
So it's my turn. I'll lift off the 2 dice off God's judgment. I'm only rolling 6 dice. 1, 2. And I've rolled... 2 rare.
You're doing very well with the rare dice.
Yeah. 1 common, 3 uncommon, and 1 and 2 rare. My first turn, dice are placed. Tony's got no orders reaction, I've got no orders, so straight into it. So I did a bit of pre-measuring.
You would have.
As we saw earlier. And I'm going to move this crossbow unit forward like that. And bear in mind, I can only shoot within M. I want to get as near as possible to that half-guard unit, which is there. And my calculations were that, yeah, I was right. Actually, I might be a little bit nearer than I thought. So
You've got 1.
I don't think he can. I don't think he's in range. I don't think he's in range. I think I've got 11.
11.
Maybe that he's not. Is he in range?
I think oh, sorry. No, it's like
Not back rank.
Is it from the beginning of it? He's just in.
So I've got 11, not 12.
Yeah.
So I've still got 6 dice.
Yeah.
And then they're going to shoot with the levy activation.
Yeah.
So
Do they get fatigue then after that? Don't they?
after the shooting, yeah. So I'll put it on there. So you've got an armour of...
These have got an armour of 4.
4,
I think.
haven't
They
they?
are javelins, aren't they?
But I get +1 because I am... Is it 4? You might want to double check that. I've got +1 to my dice because I'm crossbow.
I have Hearthguard, so they are armour of 4.
They're javelin, aren't they?
Because they're javelins, yeah.
Yeah, so you're armour of 4, but I've got +1 to my dice.
Yeah.
I'm going to use Find Chinks in their armour, which is a rare.
So high cheeks.
Find Chinks.
I'll find cheeks.
It's a rare, so I get 6 more dice, but you must re-roll 6s.
No, genuinely.
Which is...
Is that on any of your dice or just those 4?
any of them. You've got no...
I have no defence dice. This is purely an attack.
I can't go any higher than that anyway, because I'm now on my max, because it's double my starting pool.
Because your starting pool was 6,
6.
isn't it? You can't go more than 6, 12.
12. So I need 3 + 1.
Ouch.
So I'll take the 2s out.
And the 1s.
Yep, which I've done. So they're all hits. You've got to save those.
How many have you got? And I'm saving on a
4, 5 or 6.
4,
4,
5
5 or 6.
Come on, babies. Oh, that's shocking.
So
That's
you
absolutely
saved 1, 2, 3,
5.
5, but you've lost 5, so 5 are dead.
Ouch. This game's going to be over very quickly. Those are lethal, those crossbows.
Fatigue on the unit. I'm going to move them back into the terrain because they are the double points for me. Make them a little bit harder to kill. Okay. Oh no. I'm going to do manoeuvres. I might not be able to do many actually because you move your bowman up. The only manoeuvres I can do would be...
Should manoeuvres go done first of all? I forgot.
It's the first thing they do.
Yeah, we should do that first of all. I should have done manoeuvres with these guys.
No. Well, yeah. So they're like that. The guys at the back, I'll move them sideways as well like that. Warlord, tuck in. Your turn, Tone. So you've rolled...
No, nothing.
4 common, 2 uncommon.
Yeah, my dice.
Right, Tony's second turn. No orders reactions. What are you going to do then, mate?
Right, okay, I will start off with Perseverance.
So put a couple of dice next to the 2 units you're going to do then. Always worth remembering. Which are they going to be your 2 units? Those 2 on the...
Okay.
Oh dear. Okay, what's next then?
A warlord who's within, it's got to be within S, isn't it? Or is it VS? I always forget this.
S.
S, so he's within S.
What are they going to do? Shoot?
He's going to shoot those to shoot your...
Poor old crossbowman.
Yeah.
So I've got an armour of 3. I might have things I want to use against it.
Yeah.
If you use my dice. Have you got anything you want to pimp it with?
No, not at the moment.
Um,
Actually, yes, I do. I'm going to play melee shooting and taking over 2.
the combat bonus.
Yeah, so that gives me 2 more.
No, you use one at a time.
Oh, one at a time, sorry.
Yeah, because I might do something, so, and then you might change your mind. I'm going to use Blessing of the Righteous. You may re-roll any number of defence dice equal to your armour. I've only got an armour of 3, so... So basically, re-roll defence dice. You're going to use the other combat bonus for another one, aren't you?
Yep.
So there we go.
And that's it for me.
That's it, and that's it. So you need freeze. But my poor old...
Not the way my dice have been going. As I said, 3 1s in that.
It's not good.
No.
So I roll those and I re-roll 3. And I re-roll that. 1 dice. 1 dice. Take him off. Okay. What's next then, Tone?
Okay, I'm going to activate my single chap here.
Yeah, where's he going?
Straight in.
You're going to charge in?
Yep.
Wow. So you've got an armour of
4.
5. No, it's 4, isn't it? Because you're...
Javelins.
Javelins. But you get +1 to your dice. You've got 2 dice. I've got 4 dice. I've got an armour of 3, but I do have a fatigue.
Okay.
So, you go first. Anything you want to do?
I do. I will play Wholehearted.
Now, you can only gain 2 attack dice for each. Do you want defence dice or attack dice? What are you after?
I will gain 2 attack dice.
Okay. So that puts you at max.
Yep.
You've still got my fatigue. I'm going to use, without fear of being wounded, you may re-roll any defence dice you wish.
Okay.
Anything else? Or is
I'm
that,
going to play Storm of Blades.
you've got a choice. Do you want me to re-roll my attack dice or to re-roll your attack dice?
I'm going to re-roll all my attack dice.
So you're re-rolling your attack dice, and I'm re-rolling my defence dice. I pass. I have a fatigue if you wish to use it, which I'm sure you do.
I do.
What are you going to do?
I'll take you down to a 2. No, actually, take me up to. I'm a 4, aren't I? Take me up to a 5.
Yes, that should be on 5 then. That was my bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll away. So you need 4 plus 1s.
So that's 3 hits.
And you rolled 3 threes there. Oh yes, sorry, yes you did, yeah. 4 hits. So I re-roll my defence dice. 5s and 6s. Ooh. I re-roll them all. So I lose 3. 3 crossbowmen. Not great. I suppose they've done their job, some might say.
So
And I back on you, needing 5s. 2 hits. No, he's dead. So before you remove him, obviously broken friends. So I took off my 3 already. But you have to measure S for broken friends.
it's only that 1 unit.
It's not that guy at the back?
No, he's out.
Just yet. Okay. So fatigue on your bowman. I remove my 3. What else are you going to do, Tone?
That's it.
Is that it? So you've got 1 dice left on your board, haven't you?
Yep.
Inspiration. And I'll lift the... Oh, before I do anything, before we finish your turn, now that you've had an activation... sorry, should have done this. I'm going to use God's Host. After you've had an activation, activate a unit to move or rest. And I'm going to activate this unit
To advance.
Yeah. I'm going to activate them to move. Like that. Okay. So I've got 2 dice left on my board.
We've got TV left on. Combat bonus and
The Valiant. Where's my other dice gone? Oh, there it is. So I'm rolling 6 dice. 3 common, 3 uncommon. Okay, my second turn, and I'll do the easy one first. The levy will shoot at your levy. I've got fatigue there. Why did I remove that? I don't know. So I have a fatigue. I have +1. I have a fatigue. I've got 8. 8? Yes, you killed 4, so I must have. So I've got 4 dice. It's not so good, is it? But I've got to do it anyway. I'm going to use combat bonus, and it's a rare to give me 2 more.
yeah.
You've got no shooting reactions, but you can spend my fatigue if you want.
I will do.
So you're going to spend that to put you up to a 4. So I have nothing else. So I'm just going to. I need freeze +1. 2 misses. 4 hits.
Is it 3 plus? Oh, because it's
Crossbow.
Crossbows. Yeah, it's 3.
Yep. So roll those.
So 7 on 5.
4, 5, 6s. Killed 1. Was that worth it? Don't know. I'm going to, with my Half Guard activation, and I am within M, I'm going to charge you there. Like that.
They've got to be within VS, haven't they?
So I have an armour of 5. You have an armour of 4.
Yeah.
We've both got 12 dice.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 11, 12.
So do you want to use mine?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. No fatigue. I go first. I'm going to use God's Judgment. Gain attack dice equal to your unit or the enemy's armour, which is higher. So I get 5 more dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to spend yours.
I am. So inspiration. If your unit is within S of a friendly unit,
Reroll 1s.
Reroll 1s.
I'm going to spend the Valiant. If your unit wins this melee, it removes one of its fatigues. So I just remove the fatigue if I win it. You pass because you've got nothing on the board. I'm going to use the final one I've got, which is you may re-roll a number of, it's called Blessing of the Righteous. You can re-roll any number of defense dice equal to your armour. So you re-roll 1s, and I re-roll
Up to 5.
up to 5.
Yeah.
So 4's needed.
I need 5s.
I need 4s. Not that great, actually. I hit you 4s. It was 4s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's better, actually. I thought it was 5s.
And I'm re-rolling 1s, aren't I?
Yep.
Which is what I did need because I was crap.
Take that out.
That's better.
2 more. Nice. So I now. These are yours to save.
Yeah. Saving on 5s to 6s.
Yep. So you save
Not many. 1.
1. The unit's dead. Before you move them, you have to measure, remember? I've got these, and I re-roll as well. So I saved 1, and I've got to re-roll 5 tone. So I can re-roll 5 dice because it's my armour. I saved 4, I lost 2.
He'll take 1.
I lost 2.
He will take 1. And they're just out, I think.
Did you take my 2 off?
And he takes one. No, they're there.
Oh, you've done it. Oh, okay, cool. I don't get fatigue for the melee.
Where's that? Because you won it.
Because I use that ability. And they're all gone, aren't they?
Yeah.
And broken friends as well. So your warlord will have one. Your...
Oh, you just actually smashed me. And they're going to get one as well.
They'll get one as well.
Yeah.
Anything else? I've got nothing else apart from my warlord's activation. I'm going to move there with it, move him sideways, and I'm going to move them up to there.
Yes, I think this is, you've won this. That's...
Ooh,
2 rares.
2 rare, 1 common. One. Do you want to re-roll one of your rares straight away?
I'd be daft not.
Think about that too much. Ooh,
I'll read one of the rares again.
So you've got 4 common, 1 uncommon, 1 rare. Right, Tony's third turn. No orders reaction. So, what are you up to then, Tone?
Okay, I'm going to activate my warriors to pile in.
They're going to charge in. So when you do, yeah, okay, they've all got to move in a straight line. So it's going to be a bit, they can go in there. They can go, they can go as well. An armour of 4, you've got a fatigue.
Yeah.
You've got 8 stars, that's all right.
This bloody cough.
6, 7, 8. How many in my unit, Tone?
You have 4.
4
and 8 as well.
5, 6, 7, 8. You go first.
I will play a combat bonus and get another attack dice.
Another dice. I can only spend your fatigue, so I'll spend that. Put them up to the 6.
Yeah. I will play Forest of Spears.
Give you 3 defence dice.
Yep.
Nice. I pass.
I'm going to play Storm of Blades.
Which option are you going to go for?
I'm going to re-roll my attack dice.
You're going to re-roll your attack dice. I pass.
And I...
Do you want to use it or save it for another turn? Up to you. That's gone in.
I think I'll save that one.
Okay, so you re-roll your attack dice, don't you?
Yeah. And I've got 3 defence as well.
Yep, so
So I need 6s.
you do. But you re-roll attack.
Jesus.
Re-roll them all.
That's just shocking. I just can't hit fucking barn door today. 1. Don't believe that.
That's not good.
No.
I'll re-roll my saves. Didn't save it, so I lose 1. Back on you. 4's needed. 3 hits with 3 defence dice.
So 7 on 5s and 6s.
5s and 6s.
And I've got save 3, isn't it?
3.
Save 2.
Lost 1. So we both lost 1, so you actually bounce. You both take fatigue. So you should be S away from me, shouldn't you?
Yeah, that's
So
what I'm trying to do.
Should be actually S. Yeah, perfect.
Right. And
Okay, so I've now got God's Host.
I haven't finished yet, have I?
You finished your activation, so now I can use my God's Host.
Oh, right.
Because you finished your activation, so I can now move a unit. I'm not going to go very far with that because you're going to slow me down to S, aren't you? I'll tell you what, I'm going to hold on to that. I don't know. What else are you going to do? You've got just your Warlord, haven't you? Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to rest them.
Okay.
Okay, what are you going to do? You've got
going...
your Warlord's activation, haven't you?
There's chances of going in and attacking you. It's not worth it. Is it really?
You've already got fatigue. I haven't got any. You've got nothing to. You've got inspiration, which is good.
Wait, I know it's only if I'm not within a unit of S. If
No,
the
you're
unit's
not.
Within S
So you won't get that.
I should have actually played it that go when I had that unit there. Let's play it. So I will. I'm going to just. He's just going to get out of it.
So I could spend their fatigue. His fatigue to slow him down to an S, couldn't I?
Yes, you could.
Okay, so I'm going to slow him down to an S.
He's just going to go to there.
That's it. And now I'm going to use I've used God's Host, so now it's... You've got determination, remember? You can do one thing with him as well. You can activate a friend or something.
So I could actually activate these guys to pile back. I could. He's got to be within S, hasn't he? Spry those to charge in again.
You could do. Is that wise?
Well, no, I've got nothing to lose. I'm going to lose the game anyway. I need to start knocking a few off.
Okay, in you go then. But you do get a second fatigue for it. So you've got an armour of 4. You've got 4. 7 dice, 3, 7. I've got an armour of 5. I've got 6 dice.
Actually, I'm not going to do that. I won't.
You changed your mind?
Yeah, because I thought it was within S and I could play the inspiration. I can't, so I will just...
So what are you doing instead?
I'm just going to sit pretty...
You're going to put them back?
Yeah, I'm just going to sit back there.
He's not within S. You can't do anything with these.
No, I won't. I'll just do what I can do. I'll just have to sit here and not do anything.
Nothing at all?
Well, there's nothing I can do, is it? So...
Okay, so it's my third turn. So I've got 6 dice. I've got nothing on the board. Ooh,
Oh God, you jammy bugger, 3 rare.
just the free tone. Well, I'm not even going to think about that. I'm going to...
You're just going to roll me up this guy. Let's...
Here we go, another one. So I've got 2 common, 2 uncommon and 2 rare. Okay, so my third turn. Warlord's going to move here and here. He's going to rest them with his determination. Then he's going to get them to shoot. Well, I'm going to shoot at your bowman. Armour of 3.
Yeah.
How many have I got in my unit?
You have 3, 6, 7, 8.
So it's 4 dice. I'm going to use chinks in their armour, which gives me an additional 4 more dice. I have no fatigue. I've got nothing else to pimp it with. So it's
I have.
Oh, and I've got a +1. Sorry. Go on.
I have some fatigue.
I can't spend your fatigue though.
Oh no, you won't.
So I need 2s. 2 + 1 because they're crossbow. 1's miss. So they're hit. And you saved 3, lost 4.
Massacre all the way round. So
My half and guard are going to charge your warriors.
Yeah.
I got 5. You got 4. I got 6. How many have you got?
7.
5, 6, 7. You've got fatigue.
Yeah.
You can decide whether you want to close ranks.
No.
For the win. Okay, I'm going to spend the Valiant. If I win the melee, I remove my fatigue, and also you take an additional fatigue. Do you wish to use inspiration, or
I do.
So basically, it says here you can re-roll 1s,
No.
2s, and 3s.
1, 2s, and 3s. Yeah.
That's lovely. I'm going to spend your fatigue.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend it to drop you down to a 3.
Right.
You pass. I'm going to spend Jericho, which gives me 2 additional attack dice. You pass. I'm going to use Without Fear, and I re-roll my defence dice.
Without fear. Is that
I re-roll defence dice, and you re-roll 1, 2s, and 3s on your defence dice.
my attack dice.
Your attack dice, is it?
No, I'd attack and defence dice.
Wow, because that was a rare, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Needing 3s. That comes out, that comes out. Do you want to roll those for the saves?
Yeah, so I'm saving on 5s and 6s.
But you re-roll 1, 2s, and 3s.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's 1.
1 dead. That was pretty decent, wasn't it?
Well, it would be if I kill you. So you only was only
5s.
5s and 6s. So re-rolling those 3.
Good lord.
So that's 4.
4 and I re-roll.
Oh, I don't believe your bloody dice.
Re-roll. One did die.
I do not believe your dice tonight.
Well, they're my dice, mate. We shared them, mate. So I actually lost 1.
Yeah. So you lost that, didn't you?
I did lose that, so I go S.
Away.
I lost it, so I do take a fatigue as well.
Which
We did both.
I think that's one of yours.
And you have a fatigue. You have a fatigue. Have I got any manoeuvres I can do? My warlord's moved. Right, it's your 4th turn.
No, I've got 3 dice. Oh yeah, 4 dice.
4 in it. So you've got
Shocking.
1 common, 3 uncommon. Okay, so it's Tony's 4th turn. Show me the magic tone.
Okay, I'm going to move this unit of infantry over.
So you've moved them to there.
Then
Now I'm going to do a God's Host,
Yeah.
and I can activate a unit to move, and I'm going to activate them. Do you wish to slow them down?
I can slow you down by half, can't I?
Well, even more than half actually, but it's up to you.
How do I slow them down by more than half?
Does you spend my fatigue?
Yeah, I know. That slows you down.
It goes from
S to M.
goes from L to S. It's more than half. So I'm going to use it. And you're not spending my fatigue.
No.
So I'm just going to run away. Like that. Fatigue and all.
Okay.
What's next?
With his determination, he's going to tell them to rest.
Have they moved once already?
No. I move those over.
Oh, okay. So yep, rest those. So you've got perseverance, and you're going to.
They've already moved once, so they would get fatigue again, wouldn't they?
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to move. I'm going to stay as I am.
You're going to leave it on the board.
Yep. I'm not going to.
So you've got perseverance on the board, wholehearted, and inspiration. Okay, my turn. I've got 6 dice. Oh wow.
They're all helmets.
6 common. Okay, my 4th turn. No orders. Keeping it simple. Warlord is going to say to these crossbowmen, "Get out of the way. Need you there." They are going to charge there. Charge against the 4.
They're keen.
Yep, straight across.
Why do they want to do that for?
So, of 5, you have an armour of 4. I have 12 dice. You've got 8.
Yeah.
You have the option of closing ranks.
No. I think closing ranks is a waste of time.
I go first. I'm going to use God's Judgment, gain attack dice equal to your unit or the enemy unit's armour, which is ever higher, so it's mine. So I get 5 more dice. You want to use that inspiration, do you?
Inspiration, no, well, it says if your unit is within S of a friendly unit which has no casualties.
So you can't use it?
I can't use it.
Oh, dang. Okay. I'm going to use Find Chinks in Their Armour.
So
how many dice did I just get? I got extra 5 extra dice,
Yeah.
didn't I?
So you got.
I'm going to use Find Chink, gain 4 attack dice, but you missed reroll 6s. Oh no, I'm not going to leave that. I'm going to leave that. Why would I do that? That's madness, isn't it? Because I'm affecting all the other dice I've got in my hand just for that. It's not worth it.
Which was that one? What are you going to use?
I was going to find chinks in my armour. I'm not going to.
Gain
I'm
4
going to
attack
pass.
dice, 6 user. You must reroll.
But
each
I
attack dice.
affect all the other 17 dice I've got there.
it's pointless.
Pointless. You're affecting too many dice. So you pass, I assume. So I need 4s.
And I need 5.
Here we go. Oh Lord, that's not good.
Oh no, it's not good. Look at what you just bloody thrown. Oh no. Oh, I missed this.
Here we go. Do you do those for saving rolls?
So I'm saving on a 5 or 6.
5 and 6. 2 saved.
Yeah.
Shit! Tony!
That's quite good, isn't it?
What do you...
And there's 2.
You lost 3.
There's a lost 3.
You saved 6, mate.
Well, it's about chance the bloody dice gods came my way because they haven't been in all bloody evening, have they?
So back on me then. You need 4s.
So that's 3, isn't it? No, only 5s.
5, sorry, yeah, you're right, yeah. How many?
2.
2 to save. Saved 1, lost 1. Tied back, we both get fatigue for the pleasure. Like that. Like that. I'm going to now use my warrior activation and they're going to charge your levy. Like that. Okay, so I've got 8. We both, how many in your unit? So I've got an armour of 4, you've got an armour of 3. I've got 8. How many in your unit did you say, sorry?
7. So
7. No, you get 3.
Oh, it's thirds, isn't it? 3.
Thirds, yeah. Have you got 2 fatigues there, haven't you?
Yeah.
Right. You can't. I'm going to use. Gain 4 attack dice, but re-roll 6s.
That's find the chink in their armour.
Yeah. But I get 4 dice for that, isn't it?
It is 4, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. You pass.
I've got nothing I can use. So.
I'm going to spend your fatigue. Drops you down to a 2.
Yeah.
You can't go down to 1. I'm going to spend your fatigue, increase me to a 5.
Right.
So I need. So you need 5. Oh, 2 hits on me. 2 dead. On you, needing 2s. Miss with,
Just that one.
yeah. Oh. Reroll 6s.
Oh, yeah.
So these 3 as well. There we
All
go.
hits.
All hits.
So I'm saving on a 4, 5,
5 and 6.
5 and 6.
So you saved.
1 and 2.
You saved.
You killed.
Killed the lot. The unit's gone.
The unit's gone.
Can you put a fatigue on my unit, please?
Yeah.
On the. That's it.
There's a 2 dead into those.
Okay. And that's me done. It's your turn.
Right.
Do you,
so
how many? You got 3 dice, haven't you?
Yeah. So I will.
So 2 common, 1 uncommon. Okay, so Tony, this is Tony's final turn, by the way. Turn 5. So what are you up to, Tone?
Okay, he's going to, with his determination, tell them to rest.
So they've rested once.
Oops, sorry. And then with perseverance, he's going to activate the two infantry units will activate.
And they're charging, are they?
Yep.
Oh, wow. So you're going in with 1 fatigue.
Yeah.
How many in your unit?
5.
5. Okay.
It's a bit of a suicide, I appreciate that.
No, it's fine. So I've got 5. You've got 4. How many in your unit?
5.
5. I've got how many in my unit?
You have 5. Oh, you got 5, so you got 10, haven't you?
So, you've got armour of 4. You've got 5 and 1 fatigue. I've got an armour of 5. I've got. Oh, am I cheating myself here? I should have 12 dice, shouldn't I?
No, you should have 10.
10. I've got 10 dice, that's right. 1 fatigue each.
Yep.
Any tricks you want to use?
I will play a add-on to my combat bonus, so it gives me another attack dice.
Okie dokes. I'm going to spend your fatigue.
Yeah.
Increase me to a 6.
Yeah. I will then use my other combat pool and add another one to it.
I'm going to spend your fatigue. Put you down to a 3.
I should have actually done wholehearted first of all.
Okay, do you want to do wholehearted first of all?
No, I
had.
forgot.
Well, no, you can. You do it.
My,
I had 1 fatigue. Do you want to use attack
I was going
dice
to use it,
or defence dice?
We use them. I was going to gains 2 attack dice for each enemy's fatigue.
I started with 1 fatigue. So
and I started with 1, and I gained 2 defence dice for each of your own fatigue. So I get 2 defence and 2 attack.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I should play that first.
I'm a generous man, Tony.
And I gained. And you added the other 2 in there for me.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
So I got 5. Yeah. And I had yeah.
Okay, I pass. I have nothing else.
So I'm hitting you on 6s.
You hit me on 6s.
I'll stand up.
Oh God. Just the 2.
Just appalling. Absolutely bloody appalling.
So 2 to save. Don't save them. 2 dead. Back on you. You've got an armour of 3. So 1s and 2s come out. Hit you with those. 2 defence dice.
Saving on 5s and 6s.
Saving on 5s and 6s. You saved 1, 2, 3, 4. How many times did I hit you?
You hit me. They killed the unit.
Um,
So that was a 4.
I hit you 9 times. You hit save 4, so 5 are dead.
That's the whole unit.
So it's friends within S.
So move those out.
Did you take my dead one off?
Yes.
Where is that? Okay.
I took them off the back. I should take them off the front, really, shouldn't I? But never mind.
Well, they need to be in contact, so you get
They have to be in contact.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
So it's just that one.
Yeah.
Right. I think you got this well and truly shafted me now.
So, okay, you are finished, aren't you?
I am. Well and truly.
I have one more turn, but I think I'm up.
I think you're well and truly up.
So, should we call it there, Tone?
I think you could call this a complete. I think they're fun.
Okay, let's stop there. So we just did a melee, and the melee was here. He charged me, and I wiped. I wiped your unit, didn't I?
Yeah, it's another unit.
And I lost another 2 Crusaders, and it is Tony's last turn, and we've decided to call it there. I've got one more turn, but I think I'm up. This is my dead pile there. Tony's dead pile, hiding behind the tree there. But yeah, as Tony was just saying, I think the Moors are quite tricky to play. I think they're a really powerful faction, and as you said, you've got to get in and get out. Those 2 units of 6. When I picked off that unit of 6, the scenario, if you think about it, that unit of 6 I killed was double points. So that was worth 3 points, which in itself is quite powerful. So by putting on a bigger unit, you really should have put it on one of my night units, because that would have been worth more massacre points for you in the long term.
Yeah, and as I said, I think I'd definitely play them all again. I'd like to play them again. I wouldn't play them again, but I think I would just get to that habit more of actually skirmishing and back out skirmishing.
It's quite hard to do. Normally what you do is you put a line of spearmen or bowmen as a foil, and then you dart in and out of them, and you have your warlord and you're using Weir Bay, and there are some abilities where you can like the Perseverance. There's your 2
Perseverance is really powerful.
two mounted units for
It's interesting, it's either 2 mounted units or 2
for an uncommon dice. It's fantastic.
But I assume you can't use it for
Yes, you can.
you can't use 1 mounted and 1 foot then.
No,
that's
it's
what I
or.
was gonna
It's
say.
either or.
Either or, isn't it?
No. GG. Anyway, thank you for the game,
No,
Tone.
that was as good as ever.
I'll check you out with my left hand because I'm holding the camera. And take care, and look forward to the next one.
Yes, indeed.
As always, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Feedback as always. Like it, subscribe it, share with like-minded, and see you all soon.